Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Adams. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Robertson. Tries to pass it through. Now the delivery. And the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Neymar. Piqué, always a very imposing presence at the back. Xavi Alonso. McGinn. Now McTominay. And it's Robertson. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. David Villa. And the shot! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Christian Eriksen. He's super accurate with both feet, Peter, and able to deliver a cross or a through ball with just the perfect bend or indeed weight. All this allied to great awareness and vision, which make him a massive creative talent. What I really like about Eriksen, though, is that he's got the energy and the determination to keep going for 90 minutes every game. He's a trier.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And here's Højlund. Stood up well to him there.
Højlund really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Has a look and plays it forward. And it's De Bruyne. Shot could be on. Now it's Højlund. David Villa. David Villa! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Hazard receives it in a wide position. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. David Villa. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. But they've got it again. Neymar. Haaland. Now it's Villa. David Villa! It's bounced back off the post. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well timed, excellent interception. Out for a throw. De Bruyne. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cannavaro. Haaland. Messi. Played out wide. It's Roberto Carlos! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, that's nice. And it's Neymar. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
Shoots! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Was there ever any doubt?
well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Yamal. De Bruyne.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Haaland. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And he's had it nicked away. Over to the left. Roberto Carlos gets his head on it! And it's come back out to him. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Argentina can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Piqué, always a very imposing presence at the back. Still just a single goal between the sides. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's... Haaland! Off the post! Beckenbauer. Great ball. And the finish! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be on. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. Marquinhos picks it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation. David Villa. Now it's Villa. Looking for the run. And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the keeper is every...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that...
Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Chiellini. Piqué. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now there's a foot. Takes a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Messi, looking for options for movement. Tries to get it clear. Still goalless at the moment. And this is Bergkamp. And he welcomes it in. Face to face with the... And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Piqué. And it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi. And Messi! Howson. And it's De Bruyne. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. That looks a good ball through. Oh, super, real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now, can they get him away? He steps in, and that's the end of that. De Bruyne. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Haaland. Looking for the run. This looks promising. And he's found David Villa! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that has been cut short. Koundé, challenged just a bit on the firm side. And the through ball. Xabi Alonso kept aware, and referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And this is Neymar. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's been shifted off it. Messi. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Neymar. In with the challenge. Well, that has not gone well. It's not an especially good pass, that. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Can he get it through? Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. Haaland! And he's there to belt it away. Tries to pass it through. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's travelling a long way. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that was vital. David Villa. Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's worked it through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing, and he had to go with the risk.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Messi! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. Now he's got space here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
1 minute added time.
And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Played out to the right. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is De Bruyne. He's got away. He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Van Basten. He's through and all. Van Basten! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Driving through the middle. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's fabulous.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And oh, what a mistake! Cannavaro gets over and intercepts.
Brazil really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found some space. Chance for a shot! Yes, it's in! Argentina are level. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Now it's Haaland. Xavi Alonso. Haaland. Now it's Zico. And he's managed to get free. He's having a go. What a wonderful goal! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And we are back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos plays it short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Baresi. Cannavaro. And here's Ronaldinho. Van Basten. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Big chance to get at them. De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Not the most accurate pass. Belletti. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear.
Substitution in progress.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Haaland. Haaland, great ball. Oh, shooting chance! Argentina are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge proves just a little bit too strong. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well.
This time, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And it's goes for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Koundé is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Haaland aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a great... Tries a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Now it's Haaland. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nuno Mendes. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's chosen to go back. It's run loose here. Argentina are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Xavi Alonso. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's managed to get free. Koundé gets into some space. A header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, super ball, shoots! He's beaten. Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in it.
Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Turns and goes back. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Haaland. And this is Neymar. Quality ball. Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Xavi Alonso wins the duel this time. Not the most convincing of passes. Piqué. Nuno Mendes. Driving on and making good progress. Haaland. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. In with the challenge. And it's João Palhinha. And he's had a hit. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now the ball in. And the goalkeeper's got a good... It's Alonso! And it's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Argentina absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Argentina 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. It's David Villa! They've done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
It's become a case of men against... Oh, terrible pass. He's having a shot! Nicely aimed pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. David Villa receives it in a good position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well-timed, excellent interception.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. It's Neymar! That's really well cleared. Bout of passing here, really easy on the... And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Taken back almost at once.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Argentina are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Great ball if he can get there, and it's Messi. Oh, good spread. Now the ball's gone astray, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's gone looking for safety. "15 minutes till half-time. Argentina finding their passes. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Haaland chasing after it. Koundé. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been cut short. Haaland. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gets a good foot in there. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Argentina having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back underway. Argentina carrying a one-goal lead. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe. Haaland. He's gone for goal! Guti.
England clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know...
Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
England with the corner, they're first. De Bruyne can get it clear. And it's Roberto. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's been played through. Real decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Roberto Carlos goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Koundé. Ball driven towards the far post. Now it's Villa. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, nicely intercepted. 5 minutes left on the clock. Can he get it through?
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
1 minute added time.
The final seconds now. It's Van Basten! And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails...